welcome to this video. This is going to be a different style of video. I'm going to get some errands done. I'm going to go drive to my destination, and on my way to my destination I want to bring you up to speed about what's been happening in the company, what's the most recent developments. Come on with me and let's dive into it. So in the company at the present moment, we are making a pivot in relation to our client acquisition system. Now, for the longest time, we have been generating new business with paid ads, right? So running ads on Meta, that's your Facebook, that's your Instagram. We have been even utilizing TikTok to generate new business. And obviously, if you've checked out the brand Icon Media Co., we specialize in helping real estate professionals generate more listings. Now, we predominantly mainly focus on helping real estate professionals in Australia and New Zealand, and we dibble dabble a little bit in the US and Canada. And in saying that, the main way that we generate new opportunities is by running ads. Right now, we are pivoting and shifting gears just a little bit with our own prospecting efforts internally to get new business. What we've been finding is there are a lot of real estate professionals, whether they're agents or whether they're principals, submitting their details online. And as a result of submitting their details online, they are booking themselves in for a call. Now, some real estate professionals don't end up booking their own call with us. Our appointment setters give them a call, and we're able to discern that they're not quite doing the numbers that they should be doing to be a suitable candidate to work with us. And in saying that, I've been putting more and more thought into how we can ensure that we have the highest quality of candidates, real estate professionals, real estate agents, and real estate principals booking themselves in on our calendar to speak to advisors to learn more about our services. So let me give you some context to begin with. We charge a premium price. There is no one that I know at the present moment in our space that provides a service like ours and charges a fee like ours, right? And so in saying that, the client avatar, the customer profile of real estate professional that we want to be talking to, they need to be doing some very healthy numbers, decent numbers to be, a suitable candidate to work with us. So we shifted gears just a little bit. And the reason why we have is because with the ads that we run, yes, we have a great qualifying process. We have a 3-tier qualifying process where agent or the real estate professional, they submit their details on an instant form. After they submit their details on an instant form, they then have a dialogue with the appointment setter to find out if they're a suitable fit. And then only after that, then they get booked with the advisor. And then the advisor is doing their own qualification to some degree on the demonstration call. Depending on how you look at it, there's around about 2 to 3 layers of qualification with the prospect before, we make an offer to them. As a result of running ads, we're getting anyone submitting their details as an interested prospect in our services. And the reason why that isn't necessarily the best thing, even though we have a qualification process, and even though our ads, can say that we are looking for real estate professionals doing upwards of $25,000 in commissions on a monthly basis, we are still getting a lot of real estate professionals that are simply not qualified. And because we have been receiving a number of real estate professionals over a duration of time that are not qualified, it has literally forced us in a corner to think more creatively, more critically in relation to how we can get a much more qualified prospect on our advisors' calendars. Because we have a big database, what we are doing right now is we are making sure that we are cross-referencing all of the real estate professionals' details online and inputting that data into our CRM. And the data that we're looking for is super straightforward. There are 3 main bits of data that we look at before considering a prospect as a client. The first one is the number of deals that they've done in the last 12 months. Number 2 is their geographical location. And number 3 is which agency do they work with, or are they a principal? Now, starting with number 1, the number of deals that they're doing in a 12-month span. Now, why is that important? We are focusing on real estate professionals that have done over 12 deals in the last 12 months. That tells us, number 1, that they're active. And number two, it tells us that they have the income to afford our services. Now, the second bit of detail is geographically, where are they located? We've been doing this for a very, very long time, and we've learned, what particular locations tend to get the very best results as a result of utilizing our services. Those specific geographical locations, I can't share too much about them, but that is something that we get very, very specific about when considering a prospect in being a client. So number one, the number of deals that they've closed in the last 12 months. Number two, geographically, where are they located? And then number three, which agency are they with? Now, you might be asking, why does that even matter, Maurice? Well, the reason why that matters so much is because we don't want to work with agents that are working with specific agencies where the agency takes greater than 30% of the commissions. Let me say that again. We don't want to work with agents that work with agencies where the agencies take greater than 30%. Now, the reason being is because our goal, our intent, our desire, our motive as a company is to ensure that our clients absolutely crush it. And what I mean by crush it is that we want them to make tons of money and actually keep that money, not split 50% of it with their agency. We just simply believe that is simply not fair for the agent, right? And fundamentally, if we don't make it our business to work with agents that are walking away with 70% of the commission that they make per deal closed, then they're simply not going to be profitable with us. And we don't want to bring on clients that aren't going to be profitable with us. And so in saying that, they're the three main pillars, the main three bits of detail that we look for. Number one, number of deals that they're closing per annum, the geographical location that they're based, and number three, they must be working with an agency that does not take greater than 30% commissions with every deal that closes. Now, in saying that, that has allowed us to really get in front of real estate professionals, agents, and agency owners who are just the perfect candidate to absolutely crush it with us. I'll share with you exactly what we're doing right now and why it's so beneficial. So I have a team member who is offshore, who does the updating of data in our CRM with contacts that we've generated over many years. This particular team member goes on to REA and cross-references the data that's on REA and updates that data in the CRM. And by doing so, we're able to see up-to-date information about how many deals they've done in the last 12 months, geographically, where they located, they may have moved, and which agency they are with. And again, they may have moved as well. So we have all that data that's up to date. So what has this enabled us to do? Well, this has enabled us to have ultra targeted SMS reactivation campaigns for our prospects to see if they are a suitable candidate to come on board as a client. We have dialed down significantly what we're doing with Facebook ads, and we are amping up and turning up the outreach that we're doing right now with the SMS reactivation campaigns with the contacts that are in our CRM. And it gets better, right? The reason why this is so impressive is because the prospects that jump on a demonstration call with our advisors, they speak to the advisor. And because part of our system that we deliver for our clients who are real estate professionals involves the AI-empowered text messaging. So they already got a taste of how effective the service is because they arrived on that demonstration call as a direct result of the SMS reactivation campaign that's been powered by AI. So they can really experience it firsthand, how effective it's going to be for our clients or the prospect when they come on board. It's a real clean, tidy way of really giving them a good taste of how effective the system is. So as a byproduct of all of that, our advisors are having much more sophisticated, elevated, and effective conversations with our prospects who eventuate into our clients. And as a result of that, the team is able to close more deals and not have as many financial objections. So the main takeaways for this is you don't need more leads. What you do need is a very, very targeted approach to get in front of the right people. And before spending more money on ads, look inwards to see what you can do with your current database, whether it be reactivation campaigns via text message, via email, or even cold calling, which is another video altogether. I hope this has been an extremely valuable video. This is something that we're actually doing within the business and yielding great results with. So signing off for now, and I'll see you in the next video.